All right, start 1800 2024 Algebra 1 by Professor Alfredo Galvez Jr. Part 9, 05 31 23. What was the population in New York City in 1800? Okay, hang on, before we do this. You need money right now? Well, Marge is hiring, and they have open 24 hours, great boss, great work, great food. But let's say you don't need money. You don't need money. So let's go from here. What was the population of New York City in 1800? Start with this function right here. Find f of 1800. So f of 1800 means you put 1800 here for the x. 1800 minus 1800 is 0. And 0 times that number is still 0. So now e to the power 0 or e to the power 0 is 1. 1 times this is still going to be 79,000. So in 1800, the population of New York City was 79,000. Okay. And the shark said, yeah, join me for lunch out there in the sea. All right. Oh, you can use a calculator? Sure, you can use a calculator. How do you use it? Let me show you. All right. So you can do it like this. 79,000. Like that. You see that? And then you can go second ln. And it's going to be 0.022 parentheses 1800 minus 1800, and then hit enter and you get 79,000 again. Same setup. Okay, you can use a calculator if you want to. All right, so that's good. That question is done. Next one. What was the population of New York City in the year 2022? Again, here's a formula of the function. We're going to put the number in there. So 2022 minus 1800 is going to give you 222 years. So 222 times this number is 4.884. E to the power of that here is going to give you this number here. Multiply it times the 79,000. Then that's going to give you what? 10,440,501.04. So in the year 2022, the population of New York City was 10,440,501.04. More, huh? Yep. What was the population of the United States in 1800? Again, here's a function. Put the 1800 in there, f of 1800. So 1800 minus 1800 is 0. 0 times that is 0. E to the power 0. Oh, that's a 1. That's going to be 4.3. But this is in millions. See the million? So in 1800, there was 4.3 million people in the population of the United States. Okay, so 4.3 million is the United States population, right there. Okay, remember this is in millions. Now, go next one. What was the population of the United States in 2022? Here's a function. Put f of 2022 in there. 2022 minus this is 222. The years have gone by since 1800. Times this number is this. E to the power of that number is going to give you this. Times 4.3. And again, this is in million. 4.3 million. So multiply it out. It's going to be 333 point this. 333.89 rounded. But this is in millions, okay? So in 2022, the year, there were 333.89 million is a United States population, okay? What was the cost of 1 gallon of gas for your Texas truck in 1972? So let's put it into the function. Find f of 1972. 1972 minus 1972 is 0. 0 times that is 0. E to 0 is 1.19. So in the year 1972, you want to get some gas for your truck. It costs 19 cents a gallon. Cost of 1 gallon of gas was 19 cents. What was the cost of 1 gallon of gas for your Texas truck in 2022? All right, let's put it in there. Put 2022, f of 2022 right here. So that's going to be 50. And that times that's going to be 3. E to the power of 3 on your calculator is going to give you this number here. Times the 0.19. So now it's 3.81. All these numbers, I'm going to round it to 3.82. So in the year 2022, you need to get some gas for your truck. It's going to cost you, in 2022 anyway, $3.82 is the cost of 1 gallon of gas right here. So how much is it now? $3.82. 1 gallon. Okay. What was the cost of a hamburger, fries, a drink in 1972? Okay. 1972, you want fries, hamburger, and a drink. Put it in there. 1972 minus 1972, 0 again. See, 0 times that is 0. E to 0, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be 1 times that. It's going to be $1.45. So in the year 1972, the cost of a hamburger, fries, and a drink was $1.45. $1.45. Okay. What was the cost of a hamburger, fries, and a drink in 2022? All right. Here's a function. Put the number in. F of 2022. 2022 minus 1972 is 50. 50 times that is 2. E to the power of 2 is this number here. Times the 1.45. It's going to give you 10 point this number. I'm going to round it to 10.71. So in the year 2022, $10.71 is the cost of a hamburger, fries, and a drink. What was the minimum wage per hour in Texas in the year 1800? So here's our function. Find f of 1800. 1800 minus 1800 is 0. 0 times that is 0. E to the 0 is 1. This number here, it's 0.01. So in the year 1800, the minimum wage per hour in Texas was 1 cent per hour. Every hour you work, you got 1 cent. You work 8 hours, you get 8 cents. Okay, 10 hours, you get 10 cents. In 1800. What was the minimum wage per hour in Texas in 2022? Here's our function. I'm going to put f of 2022 in there. So 2022 minus that is going to be 222 years have gone by. So now this number times this gives this. Now e to the power of that is going to give you this number. I'm going to multiply it times this number. These two numbers together. It gives me this. But I'm going to round it to 7.30. So what was the minimum wage per hour in Texas in 2022? The year 2022, it was $7.30 was the minimum wage per hour in Texas. In what year? 2022. What was the minimum wage per hour in Texas in 1938? Okay, here's our function. I'm going to put f of 1938 in there. 1938 minus 1938 is 0. That's going to be 0. E to the 0 is 1. So 1 times that is 0.25. So what that tells me is that in the year 1938, what was the minimum wage per hour in Texas? It was 25 cents an hour. So now you work 1 hour, you get 25 cents. 25 cents, 25 cents every hour. What was the minimum wage per hour in Texas in 2022? Here's a function. Put the number in there. F of 2022 minus 1938 is 84. 84 times that is this number. And e to the power of that is this. Now, multiplying these two numbers together, I'm going to get 7.0, big number. Let's round it off to 7.20. So, in the year 2022, the minimum wage per hour in Texas was $7.20. That's the minimum wage per hour in Texas. $7.20. What was the minimum wage in Texas? What was the minimum wage per hour in Texas in 1972? Okay, let's put it in there. 1972. 1972 minus that is 0. E to 0 is going to be e to 0 is 1. Again, $1.25. 1972, the minimum wage per hour in Texas was what? $1.25. Every hour you work, $1.25, $1.25. What was the minimum wage per hour in Texas in 2022? Here's our function. Put it in there. F of 2022. That's going to be, subtract those two numbers, 50. 50 years have gone by times this number. So 1.25 to this power. E to the power of that is this times those two numbers. It's 7.19, all that. I'm just going to leave it at 7.19 rounded. So in the year 2022, the minimum wage per hour in Texas was $7.19. How's that song? That was pretty good. What was the cost of a new college algebra book? Those big old college algebra books with nice solutions in them. What did they cost in 1972? All right, so let's put it in. Here's our function. Put f of 1972. 72 is 0. 0 times that is 0. E to the power of 0 is 1. So that's going to be 20. So in the year 1972, $20 is the cost of a new college algebra book. All right. What was the cost of a new college algebra book in 2022? In 2022, here's a function. Put 2020 into 2022 minus that is 50. 50 years have gone by times this is going to be 3. E to the power of 3 is this number times that. So now it's going to be 401 point all that. Let's round it out to 401.71. So in the year 2022, the cost of a new college algebra book was $401.71. For one brand new college algebra book in 2022, you paid 401. What? 401.71. What was the tuition at San Antonio College per semester in 1972? So let's put it into the function. 1972 minus that 0. E to 0. 1 again. Yes. 65. We did 65. So in the year 1972, the tuition at San Antonio College was $65 for the semester. What was the tuition at San Antonio College per semester in 2022? So now, here's our function. Put f of 2022. 2022 minus that is 50. 50 times that is this number. And e to the power of that is going to give you this. Multiply times 65. So now we're going to get this long number, but I'm going to round it off to 1676.37. So in the year 2022, what was the tuition at San Antonio College per semester? It was $1,676.37 for one semester. What will be the tuition at Palo Alto College per semester in 1 year? Okay, right now it's $1,600. But what's going to happen in 1 year in the future? So let's find f of 1. F of 1 means put a 1 in there for the function. 1 times that is 0.10. E to the 0.10 is this number times the 1600 is going to give you this new number. So f of 1 is this. So right now it's 1600, but in the future, 1 year from now, like next year from is going to be 1,768.27. Not this number, but this is a new number. It's tuition per semester. All right, what will be the tuition at the state university per semester in 1 year in the future? 1 year from now, what's it going to be? Right now, today, it's $8,000 per semester at a state university. Find f of 1. So 1 times that is 0.10. E to the 0.10 is this number times that. Together is going to give me, multiply it, you're going to get this number here. I'm going to round it to 8841.37. So right now tuition is $8,000 per semester at a state university. 1 year in the future, what's going to happen is your tuition is going to be $8,841.37 in 1 year from now in the future. All right. Oh, what? That's the end of the review for now? Okay, that's fine. All right. So now, after you finish this review, you know what time it is. Go out there, Mustang Island, Padre Island. Go out there, get your surfboards. Galveston. There you go. Or you got lots of money. Go to Hawaii for 10 days, like spring break. Have fun out there. Study math if you want to out there. So anyway, here's your Hawaiian stuff. Here's your surfboard all busted up. Little decal, Smart Bird, Math Shark. But you can always get a new board. Take the decals off. Put in another one. All right. Holy cow, math monsters. They're not math scary. I see. Not this, but this. Math is fun. You know a little bit of college algebra. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. This is scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Those are still scary. Numbers. Nah, not that scary. 7, 7. Right there. See it? 7, 7. Nah, not scary. What about this? Holy cow. giant crunchy 1. That's pretty scary. What about crunchy 1, crunchy 2? Holy 1, 2, and 3. More scary, huh? Anyway, this is Professor Alfredo Galvez doing good luck. Professor Alfredo Galvez, you're saying good luck in your college algebra. Thank you. Bye. Good luck.